Okay, so in this video I got my beautiful wife with me and we're going to be talking about scripting techniques to manifest money. So my wife was working a minimum wage job that she didn't want to be working at. She had always had a dream of being an artist, and she started doing these techniques, and we're going to share 3 ways with you that are going to help. And she went from not making any money, selling $10,000 art piece on the other side of the world, and her career taking off as an entrepreneur and an artist. So if you don't know Ashley yet, this is my beautiful wife.
Hi guys!
And hit the like button right over there, and then down below you'll see Ashley's channel. Her name is obviously Ashley Ducey, so go ahead and subscribe over there, and I'm very excited for you to be a little bit more introduced to Ashley and hear how you can use scripting to manifest more money. Step number 1.
I wanted to share with you guys how scripting made me $10,000. So my step number 1 is just to create a one-line statement and write it multiple times a day. So that means you're going to choose a statement. Mine sounded like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I make $10,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make $10,000 a month. So comment that below. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and write whatever amount of money it is that you want to make. Try to make it a big goal so that the universe can start working for you. And one thing that I'm going to say with that is you're writing down that same statement 10 times, 20 times. For me, I like to fill up an entire page of my journal every single day with the same one-line statement. But there's kind of a little twist to that one-line statement. You want to be emotionally involved with every single letter that you're writing. So we don't want to be methodically just writing down what it is we want. I'm so happy and grateful I make $10,000 and just doing it over and over and over. That's not getting involved with it. If we really want something to come true, we must start getting involved with it. So make sure that you're feeling it. Every single line that you're writing, you're involved with it. When you can become involved with what it is you want, there's more feeling, there's more happening in your body physiologically, and you're becoming more of a magnet to whatever it is you desire.
So comment down below, feeling is the secret. As you know, something we talk about a lot on this channel. Now the reason this is so important is because the whole goal here is to start to get the brain to fire and wire in new ways. You want the brain to start responding different. So you can say, I'm so grateful I make $1 zillion a second, but if you don't have any emotion behind what you're doing, the words it's pointless. So that's what she's saying here, is to get emotionally involved. And I can attest, someone like herself that has been doing these techniques every single day for a very long time.
Yeah.
So now let's move on to number 2.
My number 2 is shifting whatever it is you want, whatever this amount of income is that you want every single month, and shifting it into ways that you could be of more service and value to other human beings. You know, I don't know if Jake has shared this on his channel, I'm sure that he has, but what it is that you're earning and what it is you're drawing into your experience financially is of equal proportion to how much value you're serving and you're giving to those around you. So take whatever it is you want and make a statement, make it flow into a paragraph, and just be, I'm so happy and grateful that what I'm doing is serving the people around me to the highest capacity. Everyone enjoys whatever it is you're doing. Make it about other people. Make it about being more of a vehicle to love, to kindness, to goodness, to happiness. That is the language of the universe. That is the language of unconditional love. And when we can align ourselves with that type of energy, we're going to be thrown forward, and we're going to have all of it helping to conspire to grow our income in every single way, shape, and form.
Albert Einstein once said that his only goal is to think the way that God thinks, right? And if you conceptualize God to the degree that God would actually think, that the divine intelligence of the universe would actually think, what would be the patterns of it, right? So the patterns of it would be that it ceaselessly gives to us, and that it's developed its skills or talents to essentially serve people. And that's what she's saying here.
Yeah.
Point number 2 is, how can you get outside of yourself? And this is also going to go back to the same principle of feeling is a secret, because it's going to allow you to get more emotionally involved in it, because money's pointless at a certain degree when you get enough of it. It's about the impact that you're having, and if you can focus on that from the beginning, you're going to be super fired up.
Number 3 is I thought it was stopping me. Number 3 is changing your I wants to I haves. It's acting as if. So the whole of scripting, if you don't know what it is already, is drawing whatever it is you want. All these dreams, all these things you want to manifest into your life, and drawing it into the present moment. You're writing it down on a piece of paper, and you're creating a contract with the universe. You're acting as if it's happening right now. You know, presence and this present moment is all that truly exists. You know, the screen of your mind doesn't know any different. So if you draw it into your experience, you're acting as though it's happening right now. You're changing the whole entire chemical makeup of your body, and you're creating it in your now. You're becoming a point of attraction that is so completely powerful that literally the law of attraction is like blowing your mind and blowing my headband off. So
whoa,
that's how crazy it is. So change those I wants, change those, oh, I wish this could happen, I really want this to happen too. I know that this is happening right now. It feels so good. It feels so happy and light, and I'm so grateful I can give to my family, and I can be more of a vehicle to the God energy flowing through me. And whatever you want to write, act as though it's happening right now. Change those I wants to I haves, and have it in this moment, right here, right now, and believe it to be true.
Okay, so this was Ashley's 3 tips on how she blew up her income. So this is a scripting technique that you can utilize. Just to recap, step number 1 was to clarify your statement in the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making, and then fill in the blank on however much money you're making. Then step number 2 is shift what it is that you want to happen, and move into the energy of the exchange and value that you can provide.
Being in service.
And then point number 3 was to change I want to I have. In the early stages, Ashley was petrified of getting her career going. And then she started dropping into, man, I already am this amazing artist. And I've got to, instead of looking outside of myself to be like, oh, will people buy my stuff? And trying to seek the validation from other people's opinions or approval, she went inward and she found that place in her own consciousness where, like we talk about on my channel, the kingdom of heaven is within, and she found that place of heaven within herself. And then from there, she was able to create her art from that inner heaven and make these amazing pieces of wood burning art. She was able to start moving from this inner heaven, and when she would meet prospective clients, sometimes people would just buy because they want her energy. They just like, I don't even care what the piece looks like, make me something.
Yeah.
And so when you move from that inner energy, and I get that people will buy one of my courses and they'll say, you know, I saw a lot of courses and I don't know why, for whatever reason, I just bought yours. It's because unconsciously people gravitate to that place. And what Ashley's saying is, when you realize that you have that within yourself already, what happens is then the outside world becomes a mirror that proves to you your inner state of consciousness.
The inner knowing. The divine being that you are, that everything is available to you. It's not in the future, it wasn't in the past, it's right here, right now, conspiring in this very moment.
Hey, and if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button right over there. You'll see Ashley's channel right there down below, so go ahead and subscribe to Ashley's channel.
If you're interested in more scripting videos, I have an entire playlist dedicated to scripting of all different questions answered. It's amazing. I love scripting. Go check that out.
And if you want to know who inspires me and who's changed my life, I've been privileged to meet a lot of awesome people in this world, and none of them compare to the impact Ashley has had in my life. She's my guru. She's my life coach. She's my biggest hero and inspiration. And I can tell you that with all sincerity, and the only reason I tell you that is because she's my #1 go-to for anything I need help with, and so I can really imagine that she'll have a big impact on your life from her content on her channel. So you'll see it right there down below. You'll see it, so go ahead and subscribe. And then right next to it, you'll see the Second Mind link, and that's my software to reprogram your mind for you. The scripting, if you can couple scripting with Second Mind, you can reprogram your mind so you can attract what you want more easily. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Even if you're already subscribed, just double check you've actually hit the bell notification. And everyone, comment down below, I love Ashley. Comment down below, I love you guys too. Ashley.
I love you too.